The Jeep Renegade 4xe aims to broaden the SUV brand's customer base to include those who might be wanting a compact crossover with plug-in hybrid technology. What's unique here is Jeep's accomplishment in delivering a PHEV solution that still enables impressive off-terrain ability to be retained.
When a brand like Jeep feels the need to make a PHEV, you realise just how essential plug-in tech is in the family market these days. You might expect the car in question, this 4xe version of the company's smallest SUV, the Renegade, to be a token eco variant in the range, but no, it comes in all trim levels and it's priced quite aggressively. There's even a 4xe version of the marque's Trailhawk off-road orientated Renegade model, with virtually all of the roughy-tufty variants' impressive, gnarly off-terrain ability. PHEV models are now quite common amongst larger models in the mid-sized sector. Cars like the Ford Kuga PHEV and the Peugeot 3008 Hybrid are models Jeep is challenging, with the larger Compass 4xe variant using the same drivetrain as features in this plug-in Renegade. For the time being though, PHEV tech is rare amongst small SUVs like this one. Currently only the Renault Captur E-Tech offers it. To create the PHEV drivetrain, Jeep has taken this model's usual 1.3 litre four-cylinder petrol engine, which for longitude and limited models has 128 brake horsepower, and mated it to an 11 kilowatt-hour battery pack and a 59 bhp electric motor. Total system output is 187 bhp for the two mainstream variants, hence the rapid 7.1 second rest to 62 miles an hour time. The electric motor drives the rear axle, delivering four-wheel drive, and the battery has a WLTP-rated driving range when it's fully charged of 26 miles. There's also a trail-rated Trailhawk version at the top of the range that uses the same electrified layout but mates it to the 1.3 litre petrol engine in an uprated 178 bhp state of tune, which takes total system output to 237 brake horsepower. Either way, the power is marshalled by a 6-speed automatic gearbox, and that replaces the usual model's auto 9-speeder. As usual with a PHEV, there are hybrid, full electric and sport driving modes, plus an eSave battery saving setting which can hold battery charge so it can be used in urban traffic at the end of a trip. Plus there's an energy recovery system with 2 levels of regeneration. Jeep says the PHEV installation doesn't affect the off-road prowess of the top Trailhawk version, but instead enhances it. Now, firstly, because the plug-in drivetrain offers 50% more torque than the alternative diesel, and second, because the rear motor allows for independent torque split over the rear axle, allowing torque to be very precisely split between the rear wheels in tricky situations. Now, for these, there are sand, snow, rock and mud drive modes. Apart from a few extra badges and the addition of a plug-in filler cap, there are no visual differences with this 4xe variant over an ordinary Renegade. The inclusion of standard four-wheel drive does mean that some of the stuff that you can't see is a bit different though. Extra underbody protection panels, they've been fitted here underneath, and they're all made from recycled materials. Also, there is extensive waterproofing for the battery, for the engine, the electric motor and the EV controller, all of which gives the top Trailhawk variant a maximum wading depth of 500 millimetres. Jeep says it went to a great deal of trouble to ensure that this plug-in variant was created without compromising interior room. The brand says that no space has been lost in the rear cabin. That, by the way, restricts the capacity of the fuel tank down to 39 litres. 15 litres of space has been lost in the luggage bay, and that drops capacity to 336 litres over the standard model. And that's because some of the electronic control systems are mounted on the cargo area wall. The seats down luggage capacity is 1,282 litres. You're really going to need to want the PHEV tech here because it commands a premium of nearly £7,500 over a 1.3 litre version of this Renegade without the electrified tech. Although, of course, a conventional model like that wouldn't have four-wheel drive or automatic transmission. Now, you can factor the benefit of those two features into the price premium if it makes you feel a bit better in opting for a 4xe variant. There are three Renegade 4xe trim levels, starting with Longitude, priced at launch from £32,600. Mid-range Limited trim from launch was priced at £34,500, with the top Trailhawk version starting at £36,500. Equipment-wise, even base Longitude trim gets you quite a lot. There's an 8.4-inch Uconnect DAB radio infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, plus there's full LED headlights, all-round parking sensors, dual zone climate control with preconditioning, hill descent control, forward collision warning, drowsy driver detection and 17-inch alloy wheels. Mid-range Limited spec adds leather upholstery, 18-inch alloy wheels and adaptive cruise control, along with forward collision warning plus mitigation autonomous braking. Trailhawk spec, now that includes customised seats and fashionable red bezels. Let's start with the WLTP figures. When it's fully charged, this Renegade 4xe offers an electrified driving range of up to 26 miles. Jeep claims that up to 134 miles per gallon is possible on the combined cycle when you're driving in hybrid mode, and the brand claims a CO2 reading of under 50 grams per kilometre. If you can maximise brake regeneration, you'll be able to harvest energy that'll extend your all-electric driving range. A battery regeneration screen will brief you on your progress in that regard. A power flow screen shows you at any given time how much energy the engine, the battery and the climate control system are using. What about charging? Well, a charging schedule screen will allow you to program your battery replenishment around cheaper electricity tariffs. Well, with a Mode 3 cable, you can easily recharge your Renegade 4xe plug-in hybrid at any public point of recharge, like a supermarket car park or an airport. With a typical 7.4 kilowatt garage wall box, you'll be able to recharge in just 1 hour and 40 minutes. Thanks to the provided My Uconnect mobile app and your My Easy Charge card, you can easily recharge this hybrid vehicle using public recharging stations. Various Uconnect services help to manage the charging regime of your Renegade 4xe remotely from your smartphone. eCharge will allow you to find public recharging stations on a provided map, use them and pay directly from your smartphone. Plus, you can also manage your garage wall boxes functions. A My Car section allows you to check on your vehicle's battery level from wherever you are. My Navigation, that will allow you to find the nearest public charging station and to calculate the route with remaining battery charge. And a My Remote section allows you to manage and schedule recharging. Plus, via this section, you can precondition your Jeep's climate control system so the car is perfectly warm or cool when you get into it. That way you won't need to waste battery energy turning up the fan from start off. It's taken Jeep a long time to get around to delivering any form of electrified power. When it comes to its smallest model, the Renegade though, that really doesn't matter because very few obvious compact SUV rivals are offering that either. This feels a slightly higher quality product than the only real alternative PHEV crossover of this size, the Renault Captur E-Tech. And it is impressive that Jeep has been able to build in this technology in a way that really enables the preservation of the top Trailhawk model's fabled off-road ability. Ultimately, it really comes down to whether or not you're convinced enough by the PHEV concept to want to pay getting on for £35,000 for this smallest kind of SUV. If you are, then you'll find plenty to like here.